Action, cameras!
Right.
Where's the cameraman, man? Is he on again? Where's the cameraman go, any rate?
Of it all.
This is not the beginning because there can be none. Ice freezes up the veins and one never begins, judging the project that does not exist as a failure ahead of time.
Before the first word.
Before the first word.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself is of course appropriate here, as is every other comforting thought.
At their own humane generosity.
That loving friends offer with such delight.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself is of course appropriate here, as is every other comforting thought that loving friends offer with such delight. The tongue is at this point swollen to the brink. It explodes, little aborted beast, pouring out from every taste bud, screaming with
the unbearable pang of birth.
Let us turn to the more humorous side of the twisting, writhing characters of the plot.
What say you?
Oh yes, I forgot to delve into another point mentioned. There was something about people talking, thinking completely different things.
Snakes or worms.
Messy business, this relationship bit between people.
Something to struggle with joyfully.
People called friends, smashing their faces into yours.
Smearing their drool, their brains, their guts all over you.
Staining your clothes. Messy business indeed.
And just as you learn to love their self-centered stench of the sweat and character, they slither away like the victorious knights with a bag full of new words and thoughts to smear all over someone else.
Speaking of which, the person on drugs. Ah yes, what shall we do with the drunken sailor? A little too much is just enough for me.
Is of course how this character begins. This person then looks and burns right through. Get the nothingness back into words. The aim is words with nothing to them. Words that point beyond themselves rather than to themselves. Transparencies.
Oh yes, speaking of which, where do the slides fit in, huh?
As we were saying, etc., transparencies, empty words corresponding to the void in things. To be more clear then, and please, let's not use the word drugs, so that everyone watching this nods their heads, ah yes.
Ah yes.
Oh yes.
Ah yes, and quickly files this under that category. You know, one of those. No sooner said than, well, at any rate.
And as I was walking over to the men's section to try this pair of pants on, all the guys were looking at me funny. I didn't know why they were looking at me funny really, except that I had a pair of women's pants in my hand, but I think they were afraid of the color. Yes, the color. The color is what scared them. The color. And see, like, the colors, the colors are coming out. The colors are going to be shining, man. The colors are going to be shining out like the beautiful rainbow.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't mean nothing. No, it wouldn't mean nothing without a woman. Without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the car to take us over the road. And man made the train to carry the heavy load. And man made the electric light to take us out of the dark. And man made the boat for the water, like Noah made the ark. This is the man's world. But it wouldn't mean nothing without a woman or a girl. Man thinks about a little bitty baby girl and a baby boy. Man makes them happy, 'cause a man makes them toys. And after man makes everything he can, you know that man makes money to buy another man. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing. No, it wouldn't be nothing. No, it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl.
Do we have any more pate? Do we have any more pate?
And I shall smother conscience. Lie still in your last swoon. I shall drink from life's source. Slip into sleep and dream of power and failings. And if you may, dream on, for you shall never rise again. There shall be no answer.
Kiddies, they're putting things in these Jehooters that don't even burn anymore, man.
That's what happened.
Now, I know all you punkers out there smoking these things ought to be real concerned about that recent report that these contain asbestos particles which, when smoked and inhaled, got into your lung and caused lung cancer and you died. Now, I'm just here to tell you, I'm still alive and I've been smoking these things since I was 12 years old.
Welcome to the end times, boys and girls. We're gonna shut down the house, we can bring the world. Bob is getting down with you here tonight. Bob is getting down to help your plight. Bob is coming here to ease your strife. Come on, suckers, let Bob into your life. Well, I'm MC Cleve, I'm a master of rap. I'm a talking like my mother. It's got the clap, y'all sitting around saying, oh, woe is me. Well, I'm here to tell you, it ain't worth peeing. The end times is here. Time to make a pay for all the fuckers of the past. The world is gonna have to go through a rebirth, and that means paying the spaceship Earth. Jesus will come from planet X to remove from us the pink boys' heads. In the meantime, we will have our say. Get slack and fornicate every day. Knock the conspiracy on his ass. Make your life a ass. Take your joke right to the hip. Make the normal suckers flip. Take the time to rape their minds. Tell them to blow it out their behinds. Save all their money, get what you're worth, and continue to spurt till the rebirth. Reverend Cleve, the bastard son of Blowfly, Dr. Rudy Moore, and Mama Steve Dolomite. I ain't the Naz, I know what's what. Babe, I like the shape and size of contour of your butt. So come on over here and give up the gas. Whip some skull on me, bitch, or give me all of your cash. Return you wanted to worry about your soul, cause when the exes come, you'll be right on my pole. To Dobstown, Malaysia, we will go. When you drink the Kurlander, go ho, ho, ho. Now I might be lying there with an ice pack on my nuts, or maybe out chasing some other fine bucks. But at least you won't have to win on machinery, and you'll be free from the fucking conspiracy. And while you're wishing upon a star, you probably lose me in some interstellar bar.
Come on, Cleve, that's the 17th bottle of nitrate tonight. Let's go home now before you pass out right here on the street.
Woman, I can drink more wine and stay sober than all the heathen Hindus in Asia.
Yeah, I heard that before. Get your popsicle sticks and let's get your damn dick.
Damn, hope there's something good on TV.
Focus on me, man. Focus on me, it's recording. I mean, really, this tape's expensive, man. I mean, what the f***? Start rapping to me, the tape's rolling, and you got the camera pointed at the wall. Man, that's the kind of, you know, it's hard to find good help these days. I'm paying them $35 an hour, and the even keep the camera focused on me. how are things rambling here? What's going on? What's going on?
It's spontaneous video, man. It's like happening like...
It's like Andy Warhol, man. want a beer?
Please.
Okay, RAD video folks out there in RAD satellite land. Here's an instance where somebody is well known, is on such a high level as me, is asked, cameraman, tighten up, come on, move that thing around, come on, move that thing, baby, now, blah, so that, so move that. Now watch this. I'm saying, go on and get loud a little bit. Yee! That's the only cue card I need, bud.
This thing will not focus on that.
No? I'm too close.
Okay.